They slap a piece of cardboard on your head and throw you out into the world.
Sometimes I'm like walking out of the house, like holding my keys, carrying my purse. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm an adult. Okay. Say to me, Alpha. Oh, I'm so cold. Oh. Also because we're by the windows.
To the wind. Okay. So we would pretend that we've just sat down, but
This is our third time sitting down.
third time sitting down.
There's just a lot of things that you need to troubleshoot. And sometimes, like, you record a whole podcast and your phone ran out of storage and did not capture any of the stories you just told for the first time. So now we're going to tell them for the third time.
You know what they say though?
What?
Third time is the third time that we're doing this.
Right.
And it's now 11:37.
Yeah, and we did start at 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good thing we are well practiced.
Yeah, we're well practiced in the art of yap.
In the art of, usually our yap sessions start at 11:30 anyway.
True. And I feel like when we re-record the same topics, we end up talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
Like new content.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
whatever we previously recorded is lost in the abyss of...
Literally the abyss.
So what are we talking about today, Carol?
What are we talking about today, Cinder? What are we talking about today, Cinder?
I have no idea. Well, we have our tea.
We have our tea. We can't turn the heater on again because it's very, very loud.
There. It's right above us.
It's right above us.
So we're little burritos.
Yes. And
We're
the
just
window
covering
is so
ourselves.
cold.
The window is open and so's. Do you wanna build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Why did you just end that, bruh?
Because I was trying to get a move on.
Okay, efficiency. Okay.
Okay.
Today's topic is
Adulting. This is the third time we've been saying that since
I remember that one of my 4th grade teachers, or like she was a substitute teacher, one day she was just like, let's do a Q&A. And then some kid asked her, like, do you like being an adult? And she was like, adult life is the best life.
Aww.
She was like, it's so much better than being a kid. It's so much better than being in school. I love being an adult.
Oh, that's so cute. Was she lying?
I mean, no, she seemed very convinced.
Oh.
She also, I remember she was young, so
Uh-oh.
I can't imagine like beyond mid-30s.
Okay.
Yeah, she seemed to be having a great time. But I remember even as a kid, I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I think the kid days were the best days. It's tough out here, man.
It's tough out here, and so we're here to just acknowledge that.
Acknowledge that it's tough out here.
Yeah. And share like a highlight reel of
Or
the lows of
of
adulting.
the lows, yeah. We have had many a low.
Many a low, many a high too, but
Yeah.
the lows are just like, we can look back and like laugh at
Yeah. And
how crazy it's been. Like the unspoken things, like that they don't warn you about when they, like when our college, when your college like slaps a piece of cardboard on your head.
and third time just telling this joke.
I just think it's very apt for like visualizing. They slap a piece of cardboard on your head and throw you out into the world as a little
Like
fish in a
out
big
of water.
sea.
Oh, you
Yes.
changed it up.
I just feel like the visual is helpful for me.
Yeah.
Like that's how I felt. Like I feel like a couple months into adulthood, I was like, no one prepared us
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
No one told us.
No one told us.
Yeah, and I did say this before, but I think it's worth shouting out, like my pastor. Oh my god, are you getting tired?
No.
You getting no, because we have a whole podcast to record.
No, I know. Yeah, you're
Okay.
Continue.
It's okay. I fell asleep in the last take.
Excuse you. I was telling very interesting stories.
Shout out my pastor. Like a few months into us having moved to New York, he was like, how's it going? I was just like, oh, I'm still settling in. And he was like, I think the college to a young adult life transition is the most understated, like, underestimated transition of, like, people's entire lives. And when he said that, I just felt so seen.
Yeah.
I was like, this is real. Like, it's not just me who feels, like, so whiplashed sometimes.
Yeah.
So here's just
little things that we have experienced.
Oh, little and not little.
First area of woe, money. It's the first time we had our own money.
Yeah. But not just, like, what they do tell you is like, oh, you're gonna have to be responsible about your own finances now. You're gonna have to budget. But, like, we can talk about budgeting another time. Something unexpected was the learning to watch your back for your own money. Because no one else out there is going to
be generous enough to, in goodwill, give you what you deserve.
There are just so many ways that you can get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Especially fresh out of college, when landlords and when insurance companies and big corporations
doctors and
when they know that you don't know, then you can get cheaped out, man.
Mm-hmm. I think, like, yes, there are bad actors in the world, but also, like, there are just things where other people will not keep a closer eye than you.
We've experienced, like, information is purposefully withheld.
Yeah.
Such that, like, they're incentivized to not have our interest in mind so that they can make more money off of us.
Yeah, and we've experienced that with, like, our landlords, and we are currently suing our previous landlord.
Title of this
like
story,
a whole thing.
Carol sues the landlord.
Yeah. Basically, the landlord just, like, didn't tell me that I had missed a month of rent on accident. And by New York state law, you have to notify tenants within 5 days of them missing rent. And then they, like, never told me. So I accrued late fees every month for, like, 2 years. Which,
like, obviously they're incentivized to not communicate that so that this one late charge gets double, like, it just accumulates again and again every month.
Yeah. So I ended up owing them at the end. They took out of our security deposit because that's, I guess, why they have a security deposit, and just so that they can take money from you if needed.
Do you relate to the teacher at all? Of like could you see where she's coming from?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly I'm like, I loved 7th grade, man.
Oh, bro, I kind of hated 7th grade.
I think I had, like, an anomaly of an experience. Like, 6th grade, no fun. 7th grade, lit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. 7th grade was, like, my height of my puberty days, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, if you guys... One day I may dig up your 5th grade school portrait.
Oh, no one needs to see that.
When I first visited her family home, like, your mom has, like, photos and frames, like, on the walls.
Yeah.
And I was, like, looking through each of them. I was, like, so cute. And then I was like, oh, Carrie, who's this person on your wall? She was like, that's me. That's me when I was 10.
And then she immediately said, like, wow, you glue up? ? And I was like, sorry, what are you saying about my... What are you saying about my 5th grade self?
Glowed up.
Okay,
Well, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Oh, how do you see, like, the teacher's perspective?
No, I feel like there's a lot of very, very good things that we get to experience as adults. Sometimes, even as I'm, like, walking out of the house, like, holding my keys that have, like, cute little keychains on it, and I'm wearing my purse, and I'm walking down the stairs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm an adult. Like, have you ever felt that?
Yeah, I've had moments of, I'm an adult. And actually, I journaled about this on my way home, coming back to New York from my Thanksgiving trip. I was like, I remember the first few times that I flew by myself, that I went to the airport on my own, checked in for my flight, like, got to the gate, boarded on my own. That's when I was like, I'm an like the first time that I got to travel for a business trip,
Oh.
and I was getting, you know, an expensed meal.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, this is like such an adult thing.
Yeah, true. I felt that too.
Yeah, so I don't have keychains on my keys, but
You don't?
I fully do not. I have a sticker though. I have a
You
sticker.
strike me as a keychain girly.
Well, thank you so much. I was journaling about it because I was like, oh shoot, I just fully got on this plane and I'm about to land, and I realized that I haven't had that feeling in a little while, so
Oh.
yeah,
Wait, that's kind of cute.
getting used to it. And maybe that's the real sign of adulthood.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how else I felt like I was an adult? When I had to roll over my 401k from my previous
Okay.
from my previous employer to my
Yes.
current employer.
Okay, wait, story title
401k
Carol fights tooth and nail.
against my 401k provider. Did you know that there are billions of dollars of 401k that's unrolled over from previous accounts that people just like are unmanaged, and they just lose that money because it's so hard to roll something over. It's like so logistically complicated.
When you switch employers and if the new employer has a different 401k provider, you need to roll that money over, otherwise it just gets lost.
Yeah. And they have to do it by snail mail to the new
so
provider.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Literally like written down on a piece of paper.
Yeah. And they lost the money for a bit. Like they lost the check. Like they were like, we can't locate it. Like we don't know where it is. I'm like, sorry, what? Anyways, so it actually took me like over a full year to roll over the 401k, which is sucks.
And that was you, how many phone calls?
I literally knew the speed dial
Wow.
to like that particular extension. Yeah. Anyways,
Okay,
it was wild times, and
Yeah.
it took me over a year to roll it over.
The speed dial that you have bookmarked next to the Capital One travel portal.
Yeah, that is
Where
I've also memorized that one.
yeah.
They ask first for your last 4 digits of your credit card, and then they ask you for your last 4 of your social security.
And then you get price matched.
Yeah.
And you get some money back.
Yeah.
And I have always laughed at Carol for doing that, but this past time I was like, actually, this is a freaking expensive flight home for Christmas, and then I saved over $200 on the phone for 20 minutes.
Yeah, because Capital One Venture X offers you a price match guarantee. So you might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And it has saved us many, many dollars over time.
Okay, like there are woes, or like there are some headache moments, but then when you come out on top,
Yeah.
it's
you're
a
like,
good
heck
feeling.
Yeah.
Like you crushed that system. You know?
Yeah.
Like you like snail mail 0, Carol 1.
Yeah. When I price match a flight with Capital One, 0.
Yeah.
Actually, Capital One's probably negative.
Okay, but shout out Capital One.
Yeah.
My referral link will be.
Bro, I literally referred you, bro. Anyway.
Okay. Are there other? What are the other
Bright sides of adulting? It's hard to like.
it's always easier for us to
Go over the negatives.
Okay, it is. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Wait, should we really try to think of a positive? Like, really try right now. Think of a positive. Okay. Let's just brainstorm quickly. And first positive that comes to mind. Wait. I think it's really tough out here, man.
Like what's happening in my mind right now is like visually I'm like grasping
Yeah.
into a dark abyss.
But yeah, I literally cannot think of. It's like things are escaping my brain. Like,
no, I think
what's good? I was gonna say, I feel like when we're in school, like learning is fun, but I really like the problem solving that we do in corporate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, say more.
Whoa. I don't know. Like, this is a newly formed thought that I just had just now.
Okay, and we're gonna help discern if this is Kool-Aid or not.
Yeah, that's facts. That's actually facts.
No, okay, carry on.
I feel like maybe this just means that I'm not built for more school, but like, I do feel like when I'm at work, I'm excited to solve the problem, or like, if it's a problem that I'm excited to solve, I'm excited to solve it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you were solving problems in consulting.
True, not my problems. Those weren't my type of problems. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like in school, like you kind of got to choose what you learned. In college, you get to choose what you learned.
Yeah.
But we weren't like impacting something. Even if my impact is minuscule at my company and I'm a cog in the machine.
True.
I think I still get to see like, oh, that is something that I got to work my brain into solving. Yeah.
Yeah. I like alluded to this a little bit in the last episode, but because I get to do some customer facing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I see my impact in the world, even if it's also very minuscule.
Yeah. But for those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like maybe out of the like thousands of emails, you get like 1 or 2 responses of like someone being like, oh, finally, thank you. And like, that's it. And like, wow, I delivered a need for you.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than like a problem set with the same exact answers as the person next to me and that's gonna get thrown away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
That's a cool thing.
That's true.
Yeah. Work is like meaningful in some ways.
In some ways. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
I think we're on a roll with,
with
the positives.
Yeah, we've really...
Wait, I really like this exercise of thinking on the bright side. Okay, let's continue to think.
For the first time in forever,
we've thought about the
something
good things. For the first time in forever, adulting doesn't seem so
bleak.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, did that rhyme?
I have no idea.
No, it didn't.
Anyway, I was gonna say, broadly speaking, entering adulthood is like learning to discover yourself without a defined path for the first time. And that is a really cool thing and an intimidating thing.
Yeah.
And we've touched on like different facets of that with like work and friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the 20s, man.
Yeah.
Like no longer is there a defined path.
Yeah.
Or like, expectations beyond, like certain maybe cultural pressures.
Yeah.
But truly, like, you can choose
to not follow those cultural pressures. Yeah.
So.
I was watching Twilight earlier today, and
you are always watching Twilight, aren't you?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we were watching the movie where like Bella, the main character, graduates high school, and like the speech that Anna Kendrick gives in the movie is she's like, oh, like every year when we're a kid we like are saying what we want to be when we grow up, and she was like, for me it was Disney princess or something.
Oh, okay.
And then she was like, now when people ask us, like, you can actually say, because they're graduating, you can actually say, who the heck knows? And then you can like, right now it's like for you to discover, so that when someone asks you that question later, like you're able to respond and have like a clear defined answer. Yeah.
Wait, Anna Kendrick was spitting bars as a high schooler.
True,
I feel like I'm just learning that now.
Yeah, no, but I remember because I was watching it and I was like, it reminds me of our previous episode of like, right now is the time to kind of like
explore.
Yeah.
Discover yourself, man.
Yeah, and try different things instead.
What's real to you, man?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's valid salad.
It is. Yeah. So I guess that's also a fun part of adulting is like, or at least a fun part of your 20s is like you're kind of trying a bunch of new stuff and seeing what you.
Yeah. It's fun. It's scary though too. Like it's an uncertain time and like you're putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
But it is cool. The other day, I think maybe because we're 3 years into New York, like it's been a while since I've been to a totally new social setting. Maybe like where I didn't know anyone except the organizer. And we mentioned that like in one of our podcasts about like making friends for the first time. But it's been a while since I've done that.
Yeah.
And I did it like for the first time in a while on Friday. And I feel like I was like doing a little like hyping myself up again. And then afterwards I was like, dang, like that was a little hard. I got a little nervous, but that was really cool.
Aww.
And I am very glad that happened.
Wait, that's really cool. Because I feel like our previous episodes we were just talking about how like meeting people for the first time or meeting new people now is like a little bit tougher because we've just been meeting so many new people since we moved here. Like every single day we're meeting new people. and we're like, oh, we want to go back to like finding a little bit more joy in the chance encounters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an example of that.
Yeah, this was a planned encounter in like a social setting. But I mean, I was well reminded that it's worth it to put yourself out there. Okay. Other pros and cons, or other unique adult things? Oh, you were gonna say cooking?
Oh, yeah. Or I just feel like it's hard to cook for one person. Or like yesterday I defrosted some pork belly.
Oh yeah.
And it's like 1.5 pounds of pork belly that's like now sitting in my fridge. And I'm like, okay, like how many times am I gonna eat out this week? And when can I eat this pork belly? 1.5 pounds of it. It's probably like at least like four servings. At least, probably 5. And like when am I gonna cook it? And when am I gonna eat it?
Wait, you need to put that back in the freezer soon.
That's another thing. Like you have to freaking plan like when things go in the fridge and like when things you have to like
Wait, that reminds me of a friend who like we were all hanging out and then like spontaneously after something we were like, hey, like should we just go to dinner? And then one friend was like, wait, my meat's in the fridge. I need to go home because the meat is in the fridge.
Wait, yeah. Actually, like, I've thought I've also encountered people saying that.
So they're like, I planned to go home and cook it tonight. I need to go back.
Yeah, I defrosted it. I must cook it.
That is such an adult thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, because I feel like often still, which is how I treated food when I was in college, was like, okay, it's 5 p.m. What am I gonna do today?
Oh yeah.
For feeding myself.
Yep.
I was gonna say like someone like one of my friends, I always look up to her as someone who probably has her life together. Like she like owns a house and like I feel like so small compared to her, like so young, spring onion. And one day I was calling her and then she was like, oh yeah, like I don't know what to eat for dinner, like do I just put together some scraps? And I was like, wait, oh, like people don't have like everything figured out. And I was like, oh, like maybe I'm okay. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't plan my own meals. So it just made me feel a little bit better that you don't have to have everything figured out.
Facts. I do think a part of adult life that I was warned about was the having to be more selective with how you spend your time because a third of your life is now working during the day. And that comes with also like the mental and the social energy that is now given to that side of life. So then I feel like so I feel like I'm becoming more intentional now about how I spend my time. And as an adult with the privilege of living on our own, I do really enjoy making my own routine. And having full autonomy over what I say yes and no to. And I feel like that becomes like the common trope of like kids who like fly home to like their parents' house for the holidays, and like the biggest frustration is like the nagging of parents who are like still trying to like, you know, tell you what's best and how to spend your time and things.
True. On the flip side of that though, I've also thought about like how sometimes life can get out of hand and you are pulled into responsibilities that you don't get to plan like every minute that you spend. It's like, oh, I'm responding to these responsibilities that I am now tied to.
And it's on your shoulders. Like you get the autonomy, but that also comes with like bearing the full responsibility over the logistics of life. Right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I think so. And also like it's part of it is also like the saying no to certain things, because I feel like if you start to not like take inventory of your life, like it's very easy for like, oh, like this is just a thing that I have always been responsible for, so I'm just going to like let this thing like drive my life. Like you're running to something, catching the train to go to somewhere that you like didn't intentionally like want to put your time into, or like you didn't you're doing things out of responsibility rather than like you intentionally choosing it. The thing is, like, I had intentionally chosen them at some point. I guess this is actually just really related to saying no, when you need to say no.
Yeah.
Or like, I was just thinking about my day on Saturday, and I was like kind of out all day, and I was like running from this thing to that thing, and I realized I was like, I'm not being present in like going to all these different things. I was just running to each thing because I was running to each thing. And because like I had given my word doing those things.
And I feel like that gets harder and harder, like as we get busier and more loaded with responsibilities, and there are more errands to run, and just the to-do list, I feel like as an adult continues. Like it's perpetual. There's always something to take care of. I have an infinite to-do list that never gets finished. I feel like there's a point in our lives that we reach where we can't dictate every minute that we, because there are things that are asking for our time. So I feel like maybe that's like a precious season that we have right now where we get to dictate. And then like I mean, even like with work and stuff, like that already is like something that asks for our time. No, I was joking that like we have this this once in a lifetime season where no one is dependent on me being functional except my plants. That's it. That's facts, actually. And even then, like, I can be unfunctional for a week or two. And they'll suffer mildly, but they'll bounce back. Yep. Not the basil plant though. That one's a little needy. High maintenance boy. Once we have kids, it'll be hard to do a podcast. So true. This is us exploring. This is one of our explorations. Really, Christopher Columbus, our 25-year-old selves. As we should. As we should. As we need to be doing. So it's part of us trying to do that. To summarize, to put it together, we're all in this together. Until you know who we are, it all starts and we see that we're all in this together. Therefore, as we draw to a close, as we land this plane, sometimes when she starts looking at the camera, you know it's bad. And you know, she looks at the camera and she's like, so, and then I know like a bad joke is coming. Anyway, complete. Sometimes when you look at me and your eyes go blank, I know a fart is coming. What do you mean? It's loading. I literally don't fart, I sparkle. Okay, those are some really smelly sparkles. I think, wait, for real, we started out with like the woe of having to like, what was the word we said? To look out for yourself when it comes to money. But the flip side of that is like you have full control over your money. You like that money is yours, you earned it. And there's like cool stuff you can do with that too. And then there's the like having full responsibility over your life, and so that creates the opportunity to choose how you spend your time, but then there's also the full weight of the logistics of life that are sometimes put on you, or sometimes you signed up for or got signed up for one way or another, and those take up your time. And sometimes like you can't, like sometimes like yes, like every minute is your full autonomy, and then sometimes like things ask for your time, and and also like I do feel like I live by like time is not necessarily just for me too. And so like how do I balance like saying no because like I need me time, and also like there are people that I want to use my time towards and things that I want to use my time towards, and so, activities and so how do I balance that? Right. Just figuring out what's sustainable, and hopefully like having the right amount of me time so that you can go out and be fully present with others effectively and be able to do your responsibilities well, and that kind of true stuff. So that's, I feel like, the definition of like choosing your time. It's like
we want to use our time for others and
Yeah.
things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So to
Summarize.
tie that back, I was gonna say to tie that back to the reel that I got flamed for when people were like, expose who you don't want to spend time with. Who do you not want to get to? I think it's coming from that same intention.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I appreciate my people, but it's also important to know like when you need to refill your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's valid.
So that you can continue filling others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landlords can't be trusted. That's another point.
Yeah.
401ks are stupid.
Stupid.
But worth investing in because they are tax advantaged.
Cool.
So, that was fun.
Yeah. That turned out way differently than the first two takes.
Yeah. True. Bro, I don't even know what we yapped about for the past 2 hours.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. Adulting is
a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It is tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the genesis of that's a big word, but like what prompted wanting to talk about this was like just to acknowledge that adulting is like a thing that is fun and it's hard.
Yeah. And I feel like anyone who's like above the age of like 28 is gonna listen to this and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, just you wait. Just you wait. You're worried about cooking for yourself?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but I've also been told that when you hit your 30s, you know yourself and you're having a great time, generally speaking.
yeah.
Like
I do think I've seen that from my friends.
yeah, you become like more and more self-assured.
Yeah.
So and there's pros and cons up there too.
Yeah.
Up there in the faraway 30s.
It's literally not even that far.
So shout out to our 30s friends.
Sure.
Yeah, but this is
Just
the quarter life
documenting
crisis.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Oh my gosh, quarter life crisis, man. What am I doing with my life?
Okay, that's for the next episode.
Where am I putting my time?
You know what's green and has wheels?
Car?